I hate to break it to you, but biologically, we are designed to want to be connected and attached to other people. Dependency is not a bad thing. Dependency is not what's negative or unhealthy. It is very natural. It is a biological experience when we are connecting and attaching to a new person, especially if this is a romantic partner. Because there are some very strong drives that we have in our bodies that want us to be attached to another person in that way. You're not going to be able to fight that completely. You cannot allow your logical brain to totally take over whenever it is a very instinctual thing that you are experiencing. But you can slow down the instincts. You can slow down the excitement. You can allow yourself to pause before the hormones start taking over and you start taking action from that place. How do you do that? Well, you take space even whenever you would love to spend all of the time that you have with this person. You remind yourself whenever you are single or whenever you do have space from this new person you're meeting, what is it that you're actually looking to build? Are you looking for something casual? Do you want something more serious? What are the life experiences that you really want to have? Which ones are negotiable? They're like a 5 out of 10. Which ones are really non-negotiable? They're like a 10 out of 10. What I find is that people are really dissatisfied with their relationships whenever they had like an 8 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 that they compromised because they loved the way it felt to be around this person instead of being honest with, I deserve someone who meets these things in my life because I'm the kind of person who would honor someone else's 8 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s. I would never want someone to compromise those things for themselves, and so therefore I'm not going to compromise them for myself. I read a book recently that was talking about being your own best friend, and I really think that this is a big part of it, is no longer self-abandoning when you make these promises to yourself. When you're thinking about what it's going to mean to have a partner, you don't make huge compromises on everything that you're looking for in order to make it work, and no one can give you a clear plan of this is important and this is not. It's a part of connecting with yourself. You can only do that. You can only have that deep conversation of what do I really want if you take the space to be alone, to be by yourself sometimes. And I'm not saying isolate, but maybe take a night in on the weekend and really reflect. Think about it. If this person isn't aligned for you, you let them go. And you're going to find someone who's aligned for you. But holding on, clinging so tightly to someone who isn't right for you is actually a waste of your time and their time. So if you're having trouble with being able to discern the difference between this is actual healthy attachment, this is a healthy progression relationship, or I am getting flooded with some really crazy hormones and I am totally overly attaching myself to this person and I am glorifying the future that I could have with them because it just feels so nice to be around them, then maybe you need some support and some help, and I would be happy to give you that. You can check out the resources in my bio for more information.